Imagine you are sleeping soundly after a long day. Suddenly at 2 a.m., a sharp pain strikes your calf. The muscle locks up. You try to stretch it out, but it feels frozen. The pain lasts for seconds that feel like forever. You toss and turn, break out in a sweat, and by the time it passes, your sleep is gone. The next morning, you feel not only exhausted but also forgetful of small things. Where the keys are, where you put a bill, or even the name of an old acquaintance you just ran into. Sound familiar? If you're over 50, you've probably faced this many times. You might think it's just a normal cramp, but in fact it's more serious. According to the Mayo Clinic, more than 60% of people over 50 suffer from frequent night cramps. And research shows these repeated painful episodes, breaking up your sleep, are directly linked to memory decline and even dementia risk. So the question is this just an ordinary muscle pain? Or is your body sending you a warning signal? Stay until the end of this video, because I'll reveal the surprising link between night cramps and memory, along with 5 simple solutions you can start using right now to reclaim your sleep and protect your brain. Let's be honest, after 50, the body isn't the same. You may have felt it, just lying down to sleep, barely drifting off, when a cramp jolts you awake. That pain not only robs your sleep, it makes the next day heavy and exhausting. John, 62, an Uber driver in Dallas, says he often has to stop mid-shift from fatigue. Constant cramps keep him from sleeping enough, and the next morning he sometimes forgets the pickup point he saw in the app. Linda, 58, in Florida, often wakes up at night with calf pain. By day she cares for her grandchild, but exhaustion leaves her forgetting simple details, like whether she already added salt to a recipe. Sometimes I feel like my memory is fading little by little, she says. Do you ever feel like John or Linda? Waking up sore, drained of energy, unable to focus, and not as sharp as before. Cramps aren't just muscle pain, it's stealing your nights and your mind. If you've ever lost sleep because of cramps, share it in the comments. You're not alone, and your story may help others feel less alone too. So, why do these cramps happen more often after 50? Our bodies change. As we age, levels of magnesium, potassium, and calcium, key minerals for muscles, drop. Without enough, muscles tighten and cramp. Common medications many Americans over 50 take also play a role. Diuretics for the heart or statins for cholesterol can upset electrolyte balance and trigger cramps. Another culprit, dehydration. Older adults often feel less thirst and drink less water. The result? Muscle spasm, circulation weakens, and night cramps strike. And here's the important part. When sleep is cut short night after night, your brain suffers. Studies show poor sleep lowers memory performance and increases the risk of brain fog, that mental haze where you forget names, appointments, or get confused about daily tasks. In just a few minutes, I'll reveal one simple but critical mineral. Without it, you're more likely to suffer cramps and memory decline. Many think cramps are minor, but the truth is, if left unchecked, they can lead to serious problems. Chronic sleep loss doesn't just make you tired. It raises your risk of depression, high blood pressure, and even Alzheimer's. A U.S. National Institutes of Health study found people over 60 who sleep less than 5 hours per night have a 30% higher risk of dementia compared to those who get 7 to 8 hours. Think back to the last time you woke up from a night cramp, your body sore, your mind foggy. Imagine that happening hundreds of times a year. You can see how it wears down the brain. If you know a friend or family member over 50 suffering from cramps or forgetfulness, share this video with them. Sometimes, one piece of information can change their health. The good news is there are many simple, natural ways to reduce cramps and protect memory. Start with diet. A friend of mine, 55, used to cramp almost every night. After adding spinach, salmon, almonds, and a warm glass of water before bed, his cramps eased. Bananas, Greek yogurt, And walnuts are also great choices rich in magnesium and potassium. On the other hand, be careful with caffeine, alcohol, and processed foods. Many Americans drink diet soda or coffee late, making cramps worse. Next, movement. A 5-minute stretch before bed can make a big difference. Just stand by a wall, stretch your calves, and breathe deeply. Many patients have slept better thanks to this small habit. Walking 30 minutes daily not only boosts circulation but also strengthens memory. Harvard studies show brisk walking 3 times a week can improve cognition in older adults. You can also try a warm foot soak with Epsom salt. The magnesium absorbs through the skin, relaxing muscles. Some people like a light calf massage with warm oil before bed. And enjoy a peaceful night without pain. And here's the mineral I promised, magnesium. It's not only the key for muscle relaxation, but also vital for brain and memory function. Without enough magnesium, you're more likely to suffer cramps and memory loss. You're not alone. Millions over 50 face this. But millions more have found relief. Linda, the 58-year-old I mentioned, now sleeps 7 full hours a night. She started stretching 5 minutes, added greens to dinner, and took magnesium supplements. After 3 weeks, she said, "I'm not just free of cramps, my memory is sharper. I feel at least 5 years younger." So what will you change first? Sleep habits, diet, or magnesium? Comment below. I'd love to hear your story. And maybe share it in a future video. Remember, cramps aren't just muscle pain. They're robbing your sleep and slowly eroding your memory. But you can change that with a healthy diet, simple habits, and paying attention to your body. Here on this channel, we discover ways to stay healthy, sleep well, and keep memory sharp after 50. In the next video, I'll reveal 7 early signs of memory decline most people overlook. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.